In a world that increasingly values technical skills, academic prowess, and tangible achievements, the role of emotional intelligence often remains undervalued. Yet, emotional intelligence is arguably more critical than cognitive intelligence in shaping a person's success, both personally and professionally. Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and influence one's own emotions and those of others. First brought into the spotlight by psychologist Daniel Goleman in the 1990s, emotional intelligence since gained recognition as a fundamental aspect of human interaction and leadership. Understanding emotional intelligence. At its core, emotional intelligence encompasses 5 key components. 1. Self-awareness. This is the ability to recognize and understand one's own emotions, thoughts, and values, and how they influence behavior. A self-aware person can accurately assess their emotional state and understand how it impacts their interactions with others. 2. Self-regulation, also known as self-management. This component involves the ability to control or redirect disruptive impulses and moods and the ability to think before acting. It includes traits such as self-control, adaptability, and conscientiousness. 3. Motivation. Emotionally intelligent individuals are often driven by intrinsic motivation. They pursue goals with energy and persistence, fueled by inner ambition rather than external rewards. 4. Empathy. Perhaps the most socially oriented component of emotional intelligence. Empathy is the ability to understand the emotional makeup of other people. It involves sensitivity to others' feelings and perspectives and plays a key role in managing relationships. 5. Social skills. This refers to proficiency in managing relationships and building networks. It includes effective communication, conflict resolution, collaboration, and the ability to inspire and influence others. The importance of emotional intelligence. In personal life, emotional intelligence greatly influences how we navigate relationships with family, friends, and romantic partners. It helps individuals manage stress, communicate effectively, and empathize with others, thereby fostering deeper, more meaningful connections. For instance, couples with high emotional intelligence are more likely to resolve conflicts amicably, support each other's growth, and maintain long-term relationships. Moreover, emotionally intelligent individuals are better equipped to handle life's challenges. They are resilient in the face of adversity, able to regulate their emotions during crises, and maintain a balanced perspective. This resilience is crucial for mental health and well-being, contributing to lower levels of anxiety, depression, and stress. In the workplace, in professional settings, emotional intelligence is a key predictor of performance, leadership potential, and team collaboration. Leaders with high emotional intelligence can motivate employees, manage conflicts effectively, and create a positive work environment. They are aware of the emotional climate of their teams and can make decisions that account for both logical outcomes and human factors. Emotional intelligence enhances communication skills. Employees with strong emotional intelligence can give and receive constructive feedback, express themselves clearly, and listen actively. These skills are essential for teamwork, customer service, and cross-functional collaboration. Emotional intelligence versus intelligence quotient. Traditionally, intelligence was measured through the intelligence quotient IQ, which focuses on cognitive abilities such as memory, problem-solving, and logical reasoning. While IQ is important for academic success and certain technical tasks, it does not encompass the emotional and social aspects of life that often determine long-term success. Studies show that, while IQ can predict academic performance, it does not necessarily translate to job performance or relationship satisfaction. Emotional intelligence fills this gap by addressing the human side of intelligence, the ability to manage oneself and relate effectively to others. Developing emotional intelligence. The encouraging news is that emotional intelligence is not fixed. It can be developed and enhanced over time. Here are some ways to cultivate emotional intelligence. 1. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps increase self-awareness by encouraging individuals to observe their thoughts and emotions without judgment. 2. Reflect regularly. Keeping a journal or spending time in self-reflection can help identify emotional triggers and recurring patterns in behavior. 3. Seek feedback. Constructive feedback from trusted peers can provide insights into one's emotional behavior and help identify areas for improvement. 4. Improve communication. Actively listening, practicing empathy, and refining verbal and non-verbal communication can strengthen social skills. 5. Learn to manage stress. Developing coping mechanisms for stress, such as deep breathing, exercise, or talking to a confidant, helps regulate emotional responses. Emotional intelligence in leadership. Leadership is one domain where emotional intelligence is particularly vital. A leader's ability to empathize with their team, manage their own emotional reactions, and navigate interpersonal dynamics can make or break their effectiveness. Transformational leaders, who inspire and uplift their followers, often exhibit high levels of emotional intelligence. They foster trust, communicate a compelling vision, and adapt to the emotional needs of their teams. Moreover, in times of crisis, emotionally intelligent leaders can maintain calm, make thoughtful decisions, and support their teams through uncertainty. These qualities not only boost morale, but also ensure organizational stability and resilience. The future of emotional intelligence. In an era of rapid technological advancement and increasing automation, soft skills like emotional intelligence are becoming more important. As machines take over routine tasks, the uniquely human abilities to empathize, connect, and lead with compassion will be in higher demand. Educational systems and corporate training programs are beginning to recognize this shift. Schools are integrating social-emotional learning into curricula, and companies are investing in emotional intelligence development for leadership and team building. Emotional intelligence is not just a nice-to-have trait, but a foundational quality that affects nearly every aspect of life, from personal relationships to professional success. Emotional intelligence, how we understand ourselves, relate to others, and navigate the world as we move toward a more interconnected and emotionally aware society. Cultivating emotional intelligence will be essential for individual growth and collective progress. Applying emotional intelligence in everyday life. Emotional intelligence isn't just for leaders or professionals, it's for everyone. In everyday life, emotionally intelligent individuals tend to have healthier relationships, make better decisions, and experience greater overall well-being. One of the most powerful outcomes of emotional intelligence is the ability to pause. Instead of reacting impulsively, emotionally intelligent people pause, assess, and choose a response that aligns with their values and goals. This seemingly small skill can transform conflict into connection, stress into clarity, and doubt into confidence. The ripple effect of emotional intelligence. When one person practices emotional intelligence, it has a ripple effect. Emotionally intelligent parents raise emotionally aware children. Compassionate leaders build psychologically safe workplaces. Empathetic individuals contribute to kinder, more understanding communities. In a world that often feels divided or fast-paced, the ability to slow down, listen, and respond thoughtfully is a superpower. As more people develop these skills, we move closer to a society that values emotional understanding alongside intellectual and technical ability. Final thoughts. Emotional intelligence is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. It's a daily practice of checking in with yourself, understanding others, and showing up in a way that fosters connection, growth, and authenticity. No matter your age, background, or profession, building emotional intelligence will elevate your life and the lives of those around you. If you found this helpful or insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on emotional intelligence, personal growth, and mental well-being. Your support helps spread awareness and encourages others to invest in their emotional development. Stay emotionally intelligent and stay connected.